Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is day one of our Aquarian shift meditations that we're going to be doing during this time of the opening of the Aquarian gateway. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, let's just imagine us all coming together in a circle, sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, bringing our hearts together as one in the center of our circle. Coming together, and this time that we are in right now, we are transitioning into an era of peace, which I've been talking about a lot on our Sunday meditations. We're transitioning into an era of peace, an era where the vibrations of our planet and our cosmic realm that we exist in is increasing. The frequencies are increasing. We are moving into higher vibrations where, imagine, just think about for a moment, because this is really important to bring your mind on board or open your mind to new possibilities. We are coming into a realm of unconditional love and peace. And in this time of unconditional love and peace, there are a lot of things that have existed in our mundane world that cannot cross the threshold into these higher frequencies. And as a result, we've seen these things. We've seen things coming to light. We've seen things that are on the verge of crumbling, if not in the process of crumbling. Much about our financial system, much about our food systems, much about our economic, our justice systems, everything. There's so much that cannot exist as is in the realm of unconditional love and peace. And as such, we have an opportunity to really start now to let go of these things that are not going to be existing in their same form in the world of unconditional love and peace. And so during the course of these next 21 days, I want to help us to just do an intensive of releasing that old and opening to the new. We are in the cosmic realms. We are one. We are all one cells. My spiritual teacher used to say, we're all like cells of one body. Our one body is contained within the womb of our Mother Earth. So imagine this time that we're going through is like a birth. It's not like a rebirth, but an actual birth. And think about the child in the womb. Does the child in the womb, I believe the child in the womb does. I'll tell you a quick story. There's a little girl that I worked with several years ago now. She was 6.5 years old at the time, and she told the story to her mother about being in the womb. She remembered being in the womb, and she said she liked being in the womb because when you're in the womb, you can go back. If you get scared, you can go back and ask questions. And her mother said, "Really? Well, you got scared? What happened?" And she said, "Well, Mom, you get to see everything. They show you a movie of your whole life before you come here." And her mom said, "Really? And it's scary? Well, can you change it? Like if you don't like it, can you change it?" And she says, "No, Mom, it's not like that. You see, God has everything all worked out. And you have to come here. It's like going to school. And you have to come here because it's like lessons." And her mother said, "Oh my gosh, well, do you remember the movie?" And she said, and this is the priceless part, "No, Mom, that would be like going on a treasure hunt when you already know the treasure. That would be like going on a treasure hunt when you already know the treasure," right? Priceless information for us and affirmation for those of us who, have a sense and a belief in this and don't have the same level of connection to it. Well, so we are, even though a child in the womb has that level of awakening, has that level of connection and awareness, the process of going through the birth canal and being birthed, having that umbilical cord cut and being a separate being, coming into this life where you will walk the earth on your own 2 feet, or in whatever way that you walk the earth, right? However you move through this plane of existence. That is the part that in the womb, it's like you don't know it until you know it, until you experience it. And now, as cells of one body, we experience ourselves as separate beings walking this planet, as cells of one body, of a collective intelligence, where our body is being birthed into a new realm. And we don't really have a complete knowledge, a conscious knowledge of what that will be like as we move through this time of birthing. And so I want to begin with of course, all of my stuff is based on Sufi teachings. So there is one of the divine names, the names of the divine attributes of the One. In the Sufi teachings, in a lot of spiritual teachings, there is initially one solo God consciousness. And at the time of creation, the first emanation from God consciousness is the divine name of Rahman. And the name of Rahman means the eternal compassion. It is known as the womb of creation. And in fact, the name for womb is Arham, which is very similar. It's from the same root and carries the same vibration. The language that I'm speaking, the names I'm speaking are in the language of Arabic, which is known as one of the sacred languages. And in the sacred languages, and you'll notice Arabic, Aramaic, Hebrew are all very similar. They're all sacred languages. And the sound codes, the sounds that make up the names, actually carry a vibration that calls forth the vibration of the thing that it names. So the vibration of Rahman calls forward the vibration of the womb, and Rahman is the cosmic womb. Everything in creation that emanates from God consciousness passes through the womb of Rahman, and it is contained within the womb of Rahman. Rahman is the cosmic ocean, the soup that we swim in. And so I'd like to begin today by helping us to rest into Rahman, the cosmic womb, the ocean of compassion that we exist in while we are in this cosmic womb, while we are in this body, in this womb of existence. There is a poem, if you've been with me for the last couple of weeks, you know I've kind of been obsessed with this poem. It's a Rumi quote, and it says, "These forms that we think we are, that we seem to be, are just cups, open cups, floating in an ocean of living consciousness. These bodies that we are open cups floating in an ocean of living consciousness." And he says, what we are is that ocean, too near to see, though we swim in it and drink it in. He says, don't be a cup with a dry rim. So let's take today, and we'll call on Rahman, the divine name of Rahman, the first emanation of the solo God consciousness, the ocean of eternal compassion, the cosmic womb of our existence, of the entire existence. So let's call on the vibration, the quality of this ocean. Let's call on this Rahman. And let's let this Rahman just fill the space and fill our virtual meeting space, the container of our circle, with this vibration of Rahman, the ocean, and allow your cup to just rest and float in this cosmic ocean of eternal compassion, in this cosmic womb of eternal compassion, and feel yourself as you can recite the name of Rahman as you rest into this ocean, and let the vibration of the sound codes reverberate through your body. Your body is mostly water, just like the ocean. Your body is mostly water, just like the ocean. So let the water of your body, let the sound of the name Rahman and the sacred sound codes that make up Rahman, let them reverberate through the fluids of your body and bring into your conscious knowledge, the knowledge that you have through your experience coming into consciousness. So let this Rahman, let it vibrate and resonate through the fluids of your body, and resonating, rippling into every cell in your body carries consciousness. Let everything be touched by the rippling of these sound codes of the cosmic womb. And be the ocean. Another Rumi poem, you are not a drop in the ocean, you are the ocean in a drop. You are the ocean of living consciousness, passing through and existing within the open cup of your physical form. So be the ocean. Let yourself rest into the ocean. And I'll go through the sacred sound codes, and you can say them one at a time and let them reverberate through your body. And if your body wants to direct sound and breath into certain parts of your body that feel like they need help with opening to flow and opening to movement, you can bring that sound into your body, bring your breath, bring your attention and your focus. Energy flows where attention goes. So let yourself move with that. And it is Rahman. And the first of the sound codes is the Ra. And you can just slowly say the sound codes. This means the light, the divine light. The divine light. Ra, Ra. And let yourself just draw out that sound as it reverberates through your body, ripples through the fluids in your body, and brings that knowledge into your cellular consciousness. And I invite your mind, the ideal role of the mind is to be in service to the consciousness, the living consciousness, which comes through the knowledge of your heart and your body. So invite your mind to turn its eye down to the heart and to the body, and to be a witness of the movement of the living consciousness. So play with that sound code of and let that ripple through your body. The light, the divine light. And invite your body to allow the flow as it rests into the flow. And allow your body to drop into the cosmic womb, the ocean of eternal compassion. And play with that sound. Allow your body to have any kind of unwinding movement or rippling movement. flowing movement that it might want to have, or it can just be still and rest. Invite it and allow it to rest into the ocean. And I'll move on to the next of the sound codes within this divine name. As you come back to the recording, you're welcome to spend more time with each one of these. This could be a much longer meditation, but I want to give it to you in a short time frame so that it fits into your schedule. And when you have time, you can come back. The next of the sound codes is the H sound, which is the breath of spirit, right? The ray of light through the breath of spirit. And play with that sound. And you can make it in an external way and in an internal way where it's kind of in the back of your throat and moves into the core of your body. Like, kind of like your mouth is like a cave, and you can make the back of your throat and let it move down into the core of your body. And play with that sound. Play with this and let it move again through your body. The ray of light through the breath of spirit. The ray of light through the breath of spirit moving into your body. Again, inviting your body, the cells, every cell of every fiber of your being, to receive this breath of spirit, breathing this light into every cell. You can go back and forth with the sounds that and play with it in whatever way. And again, allow yourself to rest into the cosmic ocean. The next of the sacred sound codes is the the M sound, as in Mary. The sacred sound code is the sound code of the fluid existence. So the man is the ray of light through the breath of spirit into the fluid existence. So play with that and it's ma. When you have the ma, it's like the potential of the fluid existence. And so you can kind of awaken your consciousness to the potential of the fluid existence as the light is breathed into the fluid existence through the breath of spirit. Let that ripple through the fluid existence of your physical form, your cup of divine consciousness, and bring that divine, that living consciousness into your conscious awareness. And again, you don't have to know everything or figure anything out. Just be open to receive it. And play with that sound, with the vibration of that sound. And again, as it ripples through your fluid body, allow your body, your cup, to rest into the fluid existence, the ocean of eternal compassion, the cosmic womb that contains the entire existence. Playing with the and the final sound code, sacred sound code of this divine name is the N sound, the Nun. The N. Play with that and feel it resonate throughout all of your body, bringing it into your core, letting it ripple through your fluids. The N sound is the sound that calls forth manifestation or soul. Okay? So the Rahman, which is the womb, which is the cosmic womb of creation, the ocean of eternal compassion, the sound code, when we break it into its sound code, it is the light, divine light, through the breath of spirit, into the fluid existence with potential. The Ma is potential of the fluid existence for manifestation or soul. And isn't that the birth process? Isn't that the womb, the function of the womb, right? So it makes sense that this is the birth of creation and the function of the womb, the cosmic womb that contains us. This is raw light of source, breath of spirit, potential of the fluid existence to manifestation or soul. Or man. Rahman. And I invite you to just breathe that Rahman into your heart. You can put your hands over your heart center if you'd like, and let that flow in and out through your heart space. In and out through your heart space. Rahman. And let your heart, let it be like the waves of ocean that ripple through your heart center. And with each breath, let it go deeper and deeper into your heart. So you exhale, you can release any tension or clutter. Inhale, let it breathe deeper and deeper into your heart until it goes all the way into the core. And your heart center is like a funnel that is receiving this ocean, the flow of this ocean through your heart and into the core of your body. Receiving the ocean, resting into the ocean, being the ocean. These forms that we seem to be are like cups floating in an ocean of living consciousness. Allow your cup to float. Allow your cup to be open. And bring your consciousness, your awareness, to the ocean of living consciousness. Be the ocean of living consciousness. This is the truth of what you are. Rest into that ocean. Allow it to inform your awareness and your subconscious on the cellular level, through every fiber of your being. You can say to yourself as an affirmation, as a reminder, I am the ocean of living consciousness. I am the ocean of living consciousness. I am the ocean of living consciousness. And breathe that in And let it flow and ripple through your fluid body. And for all of the parts of yourselves that are floating in this ocean of consciousness, just draw your awareness into your cup and let it land into your own womb space. I'll say that whether you're a male or a female, your belly space. That space of your second chakra, your sacral center. Draw all of your energy into your physical body. And as you exhale, let it drop down and land into your hips. Your heart is a portal. Your womb center, your sacral center is a portal. And let that fluid ocean just flow through your body, through the core of your body, and let your body rest into the ocean. And again, I am the ocean of living consciousness. I am the ocean of living consciousness. So allow yourself as you rest into this womb, if there is any information that your source and your guides are wanting to transmit into you during this time, just be open to receive it as you prepare for the birth process, as we are birthed into a new era of consciousness. Okay. And that concludes our meditation for today. Please join us again tomorrow at the same time, same place. I am the ocean of living consciousness. You are the ocean of living consciousness.